James Helder, IFL TV, in association with MTK Global. With me I've got promoter Mick Hennessy. Just witnessed an epic battle. Anthony defeating Lenny Daws to capture the EBU title. Firstly, Mick, I know you must be gutted, absolutely gutted at the moment with the decision, but can you sort of talk me through the fight a little bit?
Yeah, I'm gutted for Lenny, to be fair, and he come across a real quality fighter tonight. Yigit, very, very awkward, very, a real good stylist, quick hands, and just showed tonight that he's European class. Lenny was in the fight the whole way, and at times there was a couple of times where I thought Lenny hurt him with body shots, and I thought he was going to steamroll him. But the kid's so awkward, so awkward. It was a tough fight, very, very tough fight for the European title, and more awkward than anything really. And that's what at times Lenny struggled with.
I know how disappointing it must be for you having had Lenny and nurtured him right from the start of his professional career to the level he's at now. So I mean, how do you put it into words? How disappointed do you feel with the sort of overall decision?
Look, I'm gutted. It was a quality fight for the European title, and Lenny was in it every step of the way. I don't agree with the scores for sure, but I just felt that Lenny was finding it hard to get his body shots off and the uppercuts inside, and those were the shots that were going to slow him down, the body shots. As I said, he hit him with a couple early doors where I thought he hurt him, and he needed more of that to slow him down, because that kid proved that he's a 12-round fighter. He's got a very good work rate over 12, and he's very awkward with it.
Lenny's had a fantastic career, two-time British champion, three-time EBU challenger, two-time EU champion. Do you think we'll see Lenny Daws rise again and come back from this?
I'm not sure. I mean, look, it's up to Lenny. I'll do whatever Lenny wants to do. He's had a brilliant career, like you said. He's had a long career. He's done it the hard way. He's a salt of the earth character. Anyone who comes across him loves him. He's not someone who would get involved in hype. He just gives everything in the ring. And it would have been nice if that would have been appreciated more over the years, but people seem to go for a lot of hype and bullshit these days. So Lenny's a true professional, a great man, a great family man, great fighter, great career, amateur and pro, and he's got a lot to be proud of. And whatever Lenny wants to do, I'll back him. We've been together a long time, and this is not business with us. We're friends, very close friends.
Anyone that's followed Lenny Daws' career throughout, you've seen, as you mentioned, two-time British champion. He suffered such a setback with the death of his child during labour, before he losing his British title. Then the struggles and strife he's had with the EU title. In many people's opinion, he won that belt twice, once out in Italy. So it's just been very unfortunate with the run of results and luck that he's had in the build-up to big fights. He's
been very unfortunate, definitely. He should have been European title twice before tonight, no question. No question, he should have been European champion. It's bad the way this sport falls on many occasions, and for it to happen to a nice guy like Lenny, those two times when he would have been European champion and he could have capitalised on it, he was in a position to. It's just all wrong. It's the bad side of the sport, and I don't know what to say.
I know you don't agree with the scorecards tonight being a bit wide, but in your opinion, did the right man win tonight? Do you think Anthony Yigit was the rightful winner?
Yeah. I mean, look, I've got to be honest. Lenny kind of left it too late. He should have. He should have slowed him down with body shots and then sort of used his work rate to steamroll him and his experience, But it's all right for me to say that, but it's hard. That kid's a real awkward kid, very, very awkward. And he was like, he had all the dirty little moves inside himself. So he kept pulling and pushing and jumping out with his feet. It was just, it was a hard fight.
Westcroft again showed past Shorten that they've got tremendous support for Lenny Daws and the local boxers, and likes of Craig Wyatt, and very controlled and very very appreciative of the fight they've witnessed tonight, regardless of the winner. Will you come back here, Mick, for boxing? Do you think this is somewhere, a stronghold you can build for future shows?
I mean, I would have loved to, but I'm a bit, I'm obviously very sad because Lenny's lost tonight. So it's not something, that's on my mind. I would have loved to because this area, it's a well-known fact. It's very, very, very strong amateur-wise, amateur boxing-wise, but the people love boxing in all these areas out here, but there is very little pro boxing. So this is a really nice venue, and always a great atmosphere. But tonight I'm just very sad for Lenny because he deserves so much more. What was done to him in Italy and what was done to him at this venue by that referee was nothing short of a disgrace, really. And it's changed the course of his life. Because he would have been a quality European champion, and he could have capitalised on it.
You've only got to look at Michele De Rocco, who Lenny beat in Italy and didn't get the decision. Let's have it right. He went on to fight Ricky Burns for the super title. So it just shows you the thin line between getting those opportunities and not getting them.
It does, yeah, it does. And worst of all was when he fought Nieto here, and what was done to him. That was for me that was unforgivable, really, to do that. And then it was dragged out all this time where twice with Nieto, and then
Nieto eventually retiring as well.
Yeah. So Anthony is a very, very, very good fighter, very, very awkward fighter. He's a young fighter, he's a game fighter, and he was determined right until the last bell tonight, and he had a good engine. Lenny got beat by a quality fighter. Now, would he have got beaten by him a couple of years ago? I don't think so. And that's the way this sport rolls, I'm afraid. It's unforgiving, with time and things that happen.
Commiserations to yourself, Lenny Daws, and the team. We do hope we see Lenny Daws back in action, whatever he does do to decide. We wait hearing some imminent news. Thank you very much, Mick Hennessy.
Thanks, James. Thank you.